plus 1. Right. Let us take capital F of Z, which is equal to Z cube plus 3Z divided by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1. Taking Z outside in the numerator, so you will get Z into Z square plus 3 by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1. So divided both side by Z. So f of Z by Z, which is equal to Z square plus 3 by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1. Right? That is equation number 1. Now by partial fraction, Z cube plus 3 by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1 equal to A by Z minus 1 plus B by Z minus 1 square plus CZ plus D by Z square plus 1. That is equation number 2. So multiplying both sides by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1. So you will get Z square plus 3 by Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1 into Z minus 1 square into Z square plus 1 is equal to first term A into Z minus 1 square plus Z square plus 1 by Z minus 1 plus B into Z minus 1 square Z minus 1 square Z square plus 1 by Z square plus 1. Now cancelling. So on the left hand side, so you will get Z square plus 3. The right hand side, first term A into Z minus 1 numerator and denominator get cancelled. So remaining you are having A into Z minus 1 into Z square plus 1 plus the second term Z minus 1 square in the numerator and Z minus plus the last term CZ plus D into Z minus 1 square. Z square plus 1 in the numerator and Z square plus 1 in the denominator get cancelled. Right? Now we need to find the value of A, B, C and D. For that, first we put Z is equal to 1. So when Z is equal to 1, left hand side 1 square plus 3 is equal to 4 is equal to first term A into 1 minus 1, 0, first term 0, plus B into 1 square plus 1, 2B, right, plus CZ plus D into 1 minus 1, 0. So 2B is equal to 4. Therefore B is equal to 4 by 2, 2. Now put Z is equal to 0. So 0 plus 3. So left hand side 3 is equal to A into 0 minus 1, 0 plus C into Z 0 plus D into minus 1 square plus 1 plus D. So minus A plus B plus D equal to 3. So this implies minus A plus D, which is equal to taking that plus B side. So you will get 3 minus B. Substituting the value of B equal to 2. So you will get minus A plus D, which is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So minus A plus D equal to 1, third equation. Now Z square plus 3, which is equal to, now multiply and remove the brackets. Z into Z square Z cube, Z into plus 1 Z, minus 1 into Z square minus Z square, minus 1 into plus 1 minus 1, plus B into square plus 1 second, plus third term CZ plus D A minus B whole square, A square Z square plus 1 minus 2Z. So Z plus 3, which is equal to A into Z cube plus Z minus Z square minus 1 plus B into Z square plus 1. Last term, removing the brackets. So CZ into Z cube plus CZ into 1 CZ plus CZ into minus 2Z minus 2CZ square plus D into Z square plus 1 minus 2Z. Now grouping the coefficients. So Z square plus 3 is equal to, now first take Z cube coefficients on the right side. So first Z cube into A. So A plus C into Z cube. So A plus C into Z cube. Next Z square. First minus A into Z square minus A plus B into Z square plus B. Then minus 2c into z square minus 2c, then last term d into z square plus d. Next z term. First a into z, so plus a, then there is no b, then c into z plus c, then minus 2 d into z, so minus d, right? Next constant term. First term minus a into 1 minus a plus b into 1 plus b, then last term plus d, 1 into d, right? Now comparing the coefficients on the right hand side and left hand side. First z cube, there is no z cube on the left hand side, therefore a plus c equal to 0, fourth equation. Now comparing the coefficient of z, there is no z in the left hand side, therefore a plus c minus 2d is equal to 0. So from fourth equation a plus c equal to 0, putting, so a plus c equal to 0 in 5, so minus 2d equal to 0, therefore d equal to 0. Next, put d equal to 0 in equation number 3, therefore minus a equal to 1, therefore a equal to minus 1. Now substituting a equal to minus 1 in equation number 4, therefore minus 1 plus c equal to 0, c equal to 1. 2 becomes f of z by z is equal to a minus 1 by z minus 1, b 2 by z minus 1 square, plus c z 1 into z plus d 0 by z square plus 1. Multiplying by z, so you will get f of z which is equal to minus z by z minus 1 plus 2z by z minus 1 square plus z into z square by z square plus 1. Therefore z of f of n which is equal to minus z by z minus 1 plus 2z by z minus 1 square plus z square by z square plus 1. So taking z inverse on both sides, so f of n which is equal to minus z inverse of z by z minus 1 plus 2 into z inverse of z by z minus 1 square plus z inverse of z square by z square plus 1. We know the formula, z inverse of z by z minus a is equal to a power n. In the first term on the right hand side, we are having 1 instead of a, therefore minus of 1 power n, that is equal to 1. Second term plus 2 into z, we know z inverse of a by z minus a square which is equal to a n, right? So instead of a you are having 1, a power n into n. So instead of a you are having 1 power n, 1, 2 into 1, 1, so 2 into n, right? Next one, z inverse of z square by z square plus a formula. So instead of a you are having 1, so that is equal to cos n pi by 2. So therefore the inverse of z square plus 3z by z minus 1 square, z square plus 1 equal to minus 1 plus 2n plus cos 2n cos n pi by 2. Thanks.